Welcome to
No Fucking Filter. It's season 2, bitches. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm great. The sun is shining.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It's giving me life. Have we survived winter?
Yes. We're
Thank
creeping up
God.
into wedding season 2025 almost. So
How are you feeling about it? How are you feeling about your season?
So excited. I
Yeah.
just can't wait to be fully into it. How about you?
Yeah, same. I'm excited. I do feel like we've kind of touched on it a little bit before, but this time of year messes with our heads a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just
We
the
start
whole,
second-guessing ourselves.
Yeah. We start second guessing ourselves. Things seem maybe a little bit slower this year, or people are just like taking their time more to book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. It just feels a little bit weird this year, but this is what we kind of want to talk about.
Yeah.
We want to talk about getting older in an industry where your client always kind of stays the same age.
Yeah.
Because now most of our client, well, me especially, should we just say how old we are?
No.
Why? Why not? Well, I'll say I'm turning 40 this year.
The big 40.
Big 40, which is weird because I don't feel like I'm going to be 40.
No.
Whatever that feels like. But I would say most of our clients are in their mid to late 20s, a few like 30s. So yeah, it's a weird kind of space to be in sometimes, or like I get in my head about it as I get older, kind of being a part of these days where a lot of my clients are younger. So,
and not even just the clients, it's like this industry, right? Like every year there's a couple hundred photographers that start up their businesses in Alberta, and they are young and eager.
Yeah.
And I'm questioning, like, am I too old to be here?
Yeah. Well, you're not, first of all, but I do the same thing. It's hard to not compare yourself.
Yeah.
I am an OG. I've been in the game for 10 years now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's an interesting topic of like how to stay relevant, how we stay kind of on the same page as our clients who might be younger than us, how we not compete, but how we like align ourselves with younger photographers.
I think if anyone can do it, it's our generation, because we have seen the no technology to like the rise of technology and such big changes within 10 years. And I feel like we are always going to be up to date. We're not going to be like our mothers or our
boomer
parents that don't even know how to use an iPhone. You know, we're going to stay up to date that way. Social media is constantly changing. I feel like it's a whole different. You have to put yourself in there to constantly be updated and know what's going on. It's a
true.
whole freaking thing.
Yeah.
But at a point you're like, oh my God, I'm just like over it. I just don't even want to like can we slow down here? Like,
yeah. I think I'm not at that point. Like I said, I've been doing this for 10 years now. But I'm still like eager and hungry for it. And I still do want to work really hard.
I'm 50. You're 40. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I think we see both, right? We see those young, I hate to call them naive, but naive newbies coming in all like ready to go. And then we see people that have been in it for a long time and are like coming across as tired and jaded.
And getting checked out.
Yeah. And I think once you reach that point where that's the vibe you're putting out there, it's time to excuse yourself or the world might do it for you because
Totally.
you're not showing up in a way that's like
Relevant.
inspiring people to hire you. And
Yeah.
you're not relevant anymore.
Yeah. It's funny that I have not even really thought about this side of things in our business, but you're so right. Like we have to stay up to date. Otherwise we're left in the dust, right? And being able to evolve and change as creatives and photographers, it's something you should be doing every year, honestly. Like if you were to stay the same, it doesn't show any growth, right? So
yeah, I think there's so many ways you can be whatever age you want. There are people that are 50 and 60 that are still taking amazing wedding photos. So I think it's finding a way to stay relevant and still be attracting those clients to you and your business and your brand in a way that's genuine too, right?
Totally.
Because you can't show up, whatever, and pretending to be younger than you are.
And we're not saying completely change, like go start following the trends or like, abandon your old style, but being able to show up in different ways as time evolves. And like, if you get to a point, like you said, that you're like, this is not for me anymore, then excuse yourself.
And that's fine. Like everything runs its course. I'm not going to be 60 going to weddings. I promise you that. At some point, I'm going to feel like, I've done it. I'm ready to go. I'll always take photos in some way, but the wedding industry itself, like it's a lot. It's a lot to keep up with every year.
It's really hard on your body too.
It is really hard on your body.
Like people don't even understand. No. I don't think. Like we actually should start training right now.
I am.
Like you're already in training. You're training.
I have to. Yeah. It's it is a very physical and job, mental. Which I don't think people understand. And mental. And as people have kids and families and stuff and get older in that way, your business kind of has to evolve a bit because you can't be shooting 3 weddings a week all summer.
No.
Right? Your husband will leave you. Your kids won't know your name, whatever. So it's
you won't be able to walk. Really.
Yeah, you'll be a corpse. So I think it has to evolve, but you have to stay in the game.
Yes.
Do you have any thoughts of how people can stay relevant or how you feel like you stay relevant?
Well, social media is the main thing, I feel like, is just being like active on there and seeing what things are evolving and just showing up authentically. And I feel like I probably wouldn't be as active on social media if I wasn't a photographer, if it wasn't for my business.
I mean, I haven't seen you on there at all. So.
Okay, all right. I have been taking a little hiatus, but just wait. Like, I don't know about you, but I thrive when I have a million things on my list. Like,
that's what I'm saying. This time of year as creatives, like we all feel a little squirrely because like we're bursting with ideas, but things are slow. Yeah, it's weird. We're like, we need time to rest and recover and fill our creative cup, but also then your mind starts spiraling a little too much and you're like, am I too old to be here? I think social media is huge. I think education is huge.
You don't stop learning.
You should be learning actually I saw this thing. It was like ways to slow down time. And it was like, learn one new thing every day, even if it's like a tiny thing. Learn one new thing and do something differently every day. So
I love
say
that.
you always walk to, I don't know, whatever. You go on a walk every morning, go the opposite way because it changes your routine and it activates your brain in a way that like
that
rejuvenates you a little bit.
That's so good. I'm going to drive backwards out of here.
You're going to go all the way around the city the other way. No, I don't know. And I think you could take that into your business, right? If you've always done something the same way for years, do it differently. You got to keep it fresh a little bit.
Devil's advocate over here. Don't fix something that ain't broke.
That's true, but there's other ways. You can try something, shoot with a different lens, do something different. I don't know.
I just had to say the quote. Okay, it was just in my head, but but I really agree with you. Quote. It's also these new apps and tools that we're using, they're evolving daily. It seems like they have a new AI thing every single day. I feel like you really have to not be scared of AI and really embrace it because it's going to be the future.
Great. Yeah. I'm using it now for a few things.
Yeah.
It's helping me write blog posts in 2 seconds. I mean, just saying blog makes me sound like I'm 75, but blogs work, guys.
Yes, they do.
They really do.
I don't know because I don't do them, but
yeah, you heard. Someone told you once.
I heard they're really good.
Yeah, I think just staying, like I said, educating yourself, doing creative stuff, working with vendors, collaborating helps you stay relevant.
Maybe not mentioning your age and going and hanging out with really young people and learning something from them.
Yeah, I do it often. I just have this thing where I think everyone's the same age as I am. And then they'll say something and I'll be like, oh, no, you're way younger than me. But age really is just a number. Yeah. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like clients obviously want someone that can hang, right? They don't want some granny like following them around on their wedding day. But with age comes wisdom, experience.
Yes.
So that's huge too, right? Like 10 years, or for you, how many years have you been?
9 years.
Yeah. So that is a ton of experience. That makes us so comfortable in like all aspects of weddings. Which is something that you maybe don't get with someone who's just starting.
For sure. Yeah. No, I love that. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt.
If you're enjoying this episode, we would really appreciate it if you downloaded it.
Downloads are the best way for us to generate revenue.
The money helps us come out with new episodes and have more amazing guests.
Subscribe to the show to automatically download future episodes and make sure to leave us a rating and review. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
And share it with a friend.
Do you think you have ever arrived somewhere and been like, I'm way too old to be here? Or
literally every time I'm in the back of a party bus on the wedding day. Sweating with 5 cameras and a backpack.
Yeah.
That's when I'm like, I'm too old to be here.
Right. Party bus is still one of my favorite parts of the day. If I can, I'll be in there with them. But
I like it. It is fun, but I'm also like, thank God I'm getting off this bus soon.
Yeah, for sure.
No, you know what? I feel like being in the wedding industry keeps me young.
Yes, totally.
Because I am hanging out with younger people. Like, this is making me sound so old, you guys. I swear I'm not. But I am hanging out with, like fun crowd every weekend, and it is rejuvenating. I don't leave that feeling exhausted and old and tired. I leave that feeling like, oh, that was awesome, and kind of like fueled up.
Okay, that one meme, I'm sure everyone's seen it, or like you're basically like talking all day and then you get into your car at the end of the drive home is literal silence.
Yeah.
Like you are.
Nothing's on. There's no music. Your just eyes are like saucers and you're like.
And you just you're zonked out, right? But it just, that's kind of, I'm realizing that I'm getting older because I used to finish a wedding and be like, okay, like, what are my friends doing? I'm going to go out.
That's crazy.
That used to be crazy.
Are you a psycho?
I was a psychopath. Now I'm like, okay, no, I am getting older because I'm like, I'm zonked after a wedding day, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, getting older is a beautiful thing, but also a really hard thing, too.
Yeah, it is a weird thing. It's like, I almost sometimes don't want my clients to know I'm like 40 because I feel like they won't hire me knowing that I'm like older.
But age is just a number.
I know. It's like this mental thing. And talking to some other photographers, there's a few of us that are all kind of within like a year of each other age-wise, and everyone kind of feels the same way. We're like, you know, are we still cool? Like, do people still want us? Like, I feel like we have so much value to add, and I still have new creative ideas and new ways I want to show up. And I think I'm still fun to hang out
You are.
Yeah, it's just this weird, like, mental thing.
Let's think of the flip side here. Mm-hmm. I know times have changed, and I mean there are literal kids running businesses and like scaling up in the in the corporate world, but new photographers, young, right? Like. There used to be like a faux pas of like having someone younger than you do like controlling something. Like photography world is like different, obviously, but thinking of that side, like, am I too young to be here too? Right? Like, I think times have changed now, but like I feel like that used to be a struggle.
It would be weird. You know, being in your early 20s, showing up to shoot a wedding of a couple that's like in their late 30s.
Yeah.
And you're like the youngest person in the room, directing a room full of people what to do. That would be really weird.
Yeah. And I think it all comes down to you as a person, right? Like, and again, like we've said in past episodes over and over, you have to vibe with your photographer. And like, I think that's where it comes to, we relate. We're in the same kind of like age frame. Like, I feel like my couples are around my age, to be honest. Like, and I'm not getting like really old or really young, but I don't know. They're scattered in there.
Yeah. It's interesting when you get a couple that's like really young, like early 20s.
Like, right? People are doing that, getting married that early.
I hate to like make a stereotype, but I'm always like, oh, I wonder if they're like really religious, because that's usually the people we see in their really young 20s. And then we get the flip side too. Like, people are waiting longer and weddings are expensive.
Yeah.
And people are meeting each other later, right? Yeah. Or it's their second marriage. So we get couples that are in their late 30s or early 40s. Yeah.
What do you think about trends happening and being older?
Yeah, I think trends are kind of maybe associated with people that are younger and trendy. I don't know. Just saying trendy makes me sound old. But yeah, I think trends are like a weird thing in photography, right? Because nobody invented something. It all started a long time ago, and it's just coming back around again.
Right.
So I think there's like a fine line between being trendy and, you know, doing all these new things, and then also like having your style that's always your style. And I think having a style as opposed to being trendy is more valuable in business, because that style then kind of becomes your brand, and that's what people know you for and hire you for, because they recognize that. But I think you have to be willing to like dabble in the trends a little bit.
No, 100%. Like, being open to them, right?
Yeah.
And interpreting them yourself, right? Because I think you don't want to be left in the dust as well, right? Like, because people that are going to be hiring you are wanting what's happening currently, right?
Yeah.
And feel like put in a couple blurry ones, as much as it might hurt your soul, is good for business.
Yeah.
You know?
When I was at Way Up North last fall, there was an amazing speaker. His name is John Dolan, I think his last name is. And I don't know how old he is, but I would say he's like late 50s maybe. He's been doing photography forever. He actually did photos of Martha Stewart like a million years ago.
Oh my God, so cool.
And his style is like so cool. It's very classic and kind of, he hasn't swayed into the trends. Like his style is his style, but it is so good that it's like stood the test of time and it's still cool and he's still in demand. He only takes like, I think he said 8 to 10 weddings a year because that's like all he does. He wants to keep it really exclusive to keep his creativity, whatever. If you're listening and you don't know who he is, go check out his work. It's so cool. But yeah, I think there's like, that fine line of having.
I don't think you're ever too old. You fit somewhere, right? Like that's the beauty of being a creative, right? This industry is vast and amazing, right? And there's so many avenues that you could dabble in. And if wedding photography is your jam, then there's a space for you, right?
Do you have any advice maybe to anyone that's listening that's kind of feeling that way, like a little weird about getting older or anything in the industry that can kind of like build up that confidence or like rejuvenate you a little bit?
Yeah. There's always someone older than you. I'm just kidding.
Okay, true.
No, I feel like age really is just a number.
It really is. Especially now that Botox exists.
Yes, exactly.
No one will even know.
Just showing up for yourself and finding a community is really, really helpful.
Yes.
And to not feel so alone. And when you are getting older, you kind of feel more and more isolated. At least like I'm starting to notice that like it's just not like 10, 20 years ago when you're seeing your friends every single day. Like you grow up, people change.
I see you like every day.
Well, yeah. We found our community, right? But I would just highly suggest reaching out to some similar minded people, finding that, because that will help you feel connected and finding someone that's in the same life path as you is super key. And filtering in a couple of those youngins because they're going to keep things fresh and light and interesting for you.
Yeah. I think I would recommend doing a workshop or a conference. Not to give Way Up North another shout out, but I did notice when I was there in the fall, there were definitely people that were older that are still crushing it, still so in demand and relevant and cool and doing interesting things. And younger people too. And it kind of just gives you like a bigger scope of what maybe you're seeing in your small circle in your community.
Yeah.
There's a whole world out there of people doing cool shit. And
totally.
They're all different kinds of ages. So just getting out of I think your comfort zone can sometimes make you feel older, right? Like, cause you're in a rut, but that's not necessarily to do with age. So I think just getting yourself out of that rut in some way.
Also, using some of your experience and age in a positive and like to like, how do I explain this? It's like we have nostalgia. Like we think of things how they used to be when we were growing up, or like we relate a lot of things back to that. And like we have a specific like pull towards that, and that's coming back right now. It's like film and all that stuff, but finding inspiration through those old like the older things that you grew up with can be a power of yours that maybe younger people don't have yet, at least until they get older. And so maybe finding inspiration in like books or things that your own photographs, like your own personal family photographs, and seeing how things were done back then and just finding inspiration that's maybe not trending.
What's on Instagram.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's ways you can use that experience too in a positive way. There's so many, as we've said, younger people just starting that probably have a million questions and would like to ask them or have someone to talk to. There's so many people that are looking for like a mentorship or a leader in the industry. So I think that's a really good opportunity to use that experience.
Yeah, I love that too.
Yeah.
So good. Well, just for anyone out there that's feeling like they are getting older and wondering, don't worry, you have a space somewhere. And
Get some retinol.
get some
Get some Botox. Start training for wedding season.
Yeah, and you got this.
Take a blurry photo and you're good. You are not too old to be here.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay, where can everyone find us?
We are on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You can listen to us. Well, you're probably listening to us on Spotify, Apple Music,
Amazon Music. Go watch us on YouTube so we can become rich YouTubers.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that's our life goal. As always, we want to hear from you guys. If there's something you want us to talk about, a guest you want us to have on, if you want to advertise with us, if you just want to slide into our DMs and tell us how much you love us,
we'll take it.
We will take it. Okay.
Okay, bye for now. We'll see you in
We
2
got to get this
weeks.
granny in a nap here.
Yeah. Are you sitting at your computer editing right now? If so, why?
Let Imagen AI do it for you and get back to doing what you love.
We are so excited to be working with Imagen AI.
Imagen is the industry-leading post-production platform. They're a team driven to build tools that let photographers spend more time doing what they love instead of at their computers.
Visit the link in our show notes to get started with Imagen and claim your free edits today.